What up, Scorpio? How you guys doing? Let me move this out the way. Happy September. I cannot believe we are already into September, but Lord, this year is freaking flying. That means my birthday is coming in real quick, and it does every year. I think after 25, every birthday was like whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. And then when you hit 50, it's shit like it's double time. Like, what the fuck, man? I just had a goddamn birthday. We gonna have another birthday? So Scorpios, it's rough. It's rough. But Libra season is coming, right? Gotta handle it. So I hope everything is going well for you guys. Let's see, Scorpio, what are we picking up? I'm getting a lot of anxiety. I'm getting a lot of stress, Scorpio. Let me move my chair up. Let me get my butt in. I feel for some of you, there's disappointment with something that didn't turn out the way you wanted. Now, for some of you, this could be a relationship. I see expectations not being met. For some of you, this could have even been a job where you thought that you were going to be hired. Excuse me, Scorpio, real quick. And it fell through, or somebody else got the position. But I do feel not being able to sleep and stressing about it. For some of you, it has more to do so with money, not so much a relationship. I do feel like there could have been either a start or something. It could have been starting a business, starting a job, or interviewing for a job and feeling like, okay, I got it. And then you didn't get it. So I feel for some of you could be dealing with that. I also feel too, Scorpio, some of y'all could be dealing with addictions. Now, I saw this in another sign. I think it was Virgo. Some of you could be dealing with a Virgo that is having addiction issues. For some of you, this could be sex addiction, alcohol addiction, drug addiction. You might be dealing with somebody that's going through this. I feel for some of you, that could be the reason why there's some sleepless nights. Somebody needs to go into some type of rehab facility. For some of you, you could be a parent and this is you having to take your child there. And I'm so sorry if you're going through something like that. I think anytime you're dropping somebody off, a friend, a family member, anybody, I've been there before. It's never easy because you know it's going to be a struggle for them and you're praying that they stick it out. So some of you could be dealing with something like that. Some of you may be disappointed that you're dealing with somebody who does have some type of addiction and there's money that's coming up missing for some of you. Some of you may be having things that are coming up missing at your home, things being stolen for somebody's habit. Oh, Lord. For some of you, I definitely feel like there is some type of third party situation. And I swear I would love to do a reading 1 month where there's no third party situation, but it doesn't never seem to go that way. Some of you could be dealing with somebody that is cheating. They could have a sex addiction. This could even be you because this is a general read, so it could flip flop, where they're utilizing a person or sex to make them feel better. I feel for some of you, this could be a connection with somebody of a different race or a different culture if they're connected to you. For some of you, I definitely feel like you could be an empath and you're enabling a situation. So Scorpio, if this is you, I feel we got two sides where we have somebody that's putting their foot down and they're doing some type of intervention and they're telling somebody, look, I can't do this with you anymore. You know, we've gone through too much. I'm tired. I'm exhausted. You got to go, or I got to move on. I feel for some of you, you could literally be moving away from something that didn't work out. Maybe you gave somebody a chance in a relationship or a friendship, and then you found out that they have some type of issue or addiction that's going on, and you're like, I can't do it anymore. Then on the flip side, we have some Scorpios that are like, let me take care of you. Let me enable you. Let me help you. And the person is not getting better or they're manipulating the situation. So I do feel for some of you that you are going to be dealing with that. All right, Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpio. Now we're going to use the Enchantment Tarot and we're going to use the Angel Tarot. And then at the end, we're going to ask Tough Shit Tarot guidance messages for this month. I'm going to bring you guys down so that I can shuffle. Y'all know nothing fancy, nothing fancy. I wish I could do that. Never happens. I think maybe I'm too I'm too stiff with it. Oh, shit. Oh, Scorpio, I almost got it. Ooh, goddamn. I know what I'm going to be doing practicing tonight. Scorpio, September 2019. Boy, I got way too excited with that, didn't I? Scorpio, September 2019. One more time, Spirit, please. All right. So we have the Fool card. We have the Four of Cups. We have Ace of Coins. We have the Wheel of Fortune. We have Five of Wands. We have King of Cups. Let's see. We have Two of Cups. We have Three of Cups. We have the Six of Wands. We have Ace of Blades. We have Four of Wands. Interesting. And we have Eight of Wands. So let's see what the Angel Tarot has. Yoda. It's just a card. It's a card, boo-boo. Scorpio, September 2019. September 2019. One more time, Spirit. September 2019. All right. Okay, so we got King of Cups. We have Life Experience. We have Two of Wands. Some of y'all are getting married. We got Nine of Fire. We have Queen of Pentacles. We have Eight of Swords. We have Five of Swords. Two of Cups twice. King of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. And I think we got Ace of Pentacles twice. The Chariot. And one more, Spirit. The Emperor. That's what's going on with the Emperor. Unity. Making a commitment to somebody or a like-minded person. And then we'll pull tough shit after the fact. Okay. So Scorpio. Let's pull these two cards because these are your cards. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Now, I feel for some of you, you definitely have something new that is going to be popping off. And it looks like that this is going to be something that maybe you've been waiting for. Maybe you even got some type of insight into it. I keep feeling like there was either a dream or something that came through that maybe Spirit is showing you something that is going to be going your way. Now, for some of you, there's a new beginning coming with the Fool card. You could be starting some new endeavor. You could be starting some new job. I feel there's excitement behind it because then we got the Fool card and we got Ace of Pentacles. So for some of you, you definitely have some type of news about a new job, a new way to make money, a new opportunity that is coming in, and you're excited about it. For some of you, though, there may be, and do we have another Ace of Pentacles? Yeah. So we got two Ace of Pentacles, definitely a job coming in. We got somebody that's working hard. They're being given an opportunity. For some of you, and I don't know why I'm getting oil filled off of this, but I feel for some of you, maybe you could be getting something in the oil field, not manual labor for everybody, but for some of you actually working in corporate offices or whatever. For some of you, you could literally be starting your own business, but I feel for a majority of you, this is getting a job. Could be construction work, but for some of you, this is just getting a job of something that you're excited, you're skilled to do. You've been trained to do it. You've gone to school to do it. So for a lot of you, you're getting an opportunity that's coming in. Now, with the Four of Cups, there's either some type of delay on this job or you feel like you're not getting everything you want. It's almost like you get excited and then it's like, okay, but I didn't get everything I want. Maybe they offered you something, but the pay is not right. Maybe you want the job and you're passionate about it, but the pay is not right. I feel like you guys are focused in on money, but I do feel like you have money that is going to be coming in. With the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles, of course, this could be Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo that you're dealing with. It could be a water sign dealing with an earth sign. But for some of you, I feel like it could be your energy where you're being a workaholic and you're putting a lot of energy into something. For some of you, maybe you worked really hard for a promotion or something and it hasn't come through yet. But I feel for a lot of you, you are going to get it because I do feel celebrations. So I feel if you've been putting resumes out there, you're winning. You could be competing with other people, but you're coming out on top. So for some of you, if you've been worried about it, I feel like there has been competition. But I feel like for some of you, you're coming out on top with this competition. So for a few of you, definitely new job, new money opportunities that are coming in. And it's something that helps you, I feel like it takes care of your family. For some of you, I'm getting the feeling that you could be working from home too. So you may get an opportunity that opens up where you're working from home, or you're working with family. And I saw this with Virgos too. So some of you may need to go check out Virgo's reading. You could be connected to a Virgo. The Wheel of Fortune is definitely showing that even though you may feel like you're not getting everything that you want out of a position or something that's offered, that there is something positive that's coming out of this. For some of you, I do feel like maybe you've had this energy where it's like, okay, I'm working, and nothing is coming through. And you do get news of this Ace of Pentacles. And for some of you, you might be branching off and starting your own business. Every time I see this card, I feel like this is like some home-based business or people working together within a family, taking a leap of faith. So for some of you, you literally might be going off on your own. I do feel, Scorpio, if you're a father and you've been overworking, if you're a male or you're playing the role of a male in a household, this could be same-sex marriage where one is literally going to work. They're the provider, but they're not spending enough time with the kids. I think some of you are going to be coming to a place where it's like, I need to spend more time with my family. That could be maybe why you take this leap of faith and think about starting your own thing. For some of you, you could feel drawn towards, do I work or do I do this? Do I stay at home with my family? So for some of you, whether you're a male or a female, I feel like there could be a push to spend more time with your family because you may feel like you're overworking yourself. I do see that there could be some conflict. And let's see why. Hold on, let me move these cards around because I am getting with the Nine of Wands that somebody is defending something. To be honest, I feel like it's a partnership. Whether this is a work partnership or a romantic partnership, I feel like conflict could be coming in with either people not agreeing with the direction that you're going in, a business that you're starting, or somebody that you're dealing with, somebody that you could be dating. You may have people saying, I don't understand why you're doing this, or I don't understand why you're making this decision. And I see you having to defend yourself. So for some of you, you may have major decisions that are coming in. And with Two of Cups, this could be making a connection with somebody. But you could have people that do not agree with this connection. So some of you may be defending a relationship. If it's not a relationship, it definitely, I feel like there's money involved with this. Some of you literally may be having somebody that is saying, I think you're marrying this person for money, or this person is just with you for money. Because we do have the Four of Wands. Now, we got Four of Wands, and we also got Eight of Wands. And this is communication, but there's stability with this because in both of these, I feel like this is a marriage, getting a new home, and then we see the for sale sign on this. So some of you may be marrying somebody that people don't want you to be with. There could be conflict with a relationship, or either people don't want you to move away. Maybe you met somebody, you fell in love with them, and like, I'm going to move to Timbuktu and be with Tim. And people are like, what the fuck are you doing? What about the kids? What about the grandkids? Some of you, I think you are taking a leap of faith, and it could be a new marriage that's coming in, or a relationship that makes you happy, but maybe other people don't agree with it. For some of you, it could be a job, but for a lot of you, I feel like it's a decision about a relationship. It's a decision about a move. It could be a decision about a job, but some of you are going to have to defend this decision that you're making. Now, you're an adult. If it's what you want to do, and you can do it, then you should do it. You don't owe anybody an explanation, but we have people that explain everything. I went to the bathroom, at 12 o'clock, and it was because I drank too much water. You don't have to tell people that. I see that on Facebook all the time. I had maple syrup with my pancakes, and I'm like, okay, and we need to know that why. So some of you may be over explaining yourself with people that you don't have to. I feel like there could be either misunderstandings or miscommunication, but I don't feel like it's on your part, Scorpio. I really don't. I feel for some of you, you have people questioning what you're doing. There could be discussions where people are trying to maybe convince you not to do something. And it feels like manipulation to me, Scorpio. That could be why with the Nine of Wands, you're in the Five of Wands, you're defending yourself. So, and then we got Five of Wands twice. So some of you definitely are going to be dealing with some conflict. Definitely going to be dealing with some conflict. And I feel like people are not agreeing with what you want to do. Some of you, I feel like you could be suffering from some type of depression or withdrawal from people. And you may have people that are trying to talk to you about that. Now, I'm getting with the Unity card that this could be a spiritual organization. For some of you, this could be your church. Maybe you connected with somebody that you feel like this major connection with, and you're like, okay, we're going to get married. For some of you, there could be an age difference with you and this person. Because if we look at this wedding, we have an older male and we can't see her face, but I'm assuming that she's a younger woman. For the most part, people seem happy. But I feel for some of you that there may be a problem with an age difference. Somebody may not be accepting your partner, whether this is because they're of a different race or a different culture, because we have somebody who's Caucasian and we have somebody who's Black. I'm thinking, where did I see that? Did I see that, Virgo? So some of you may be having an issue with somebody that you're dating. People may not agree with your lifestyle, whether this is a person of a different race or a different culture, or it's the same sex relationship. Some of you may be having some issues. I read an article lately where this church or this wedding hall called off somebody's wedding because the groom was Black and the bride was white. And they were like, it's not happening in our hall, which was crazy, but they did it and they had the right to do it according to the law. But for some of you, you may be getting some type of conflict this month where people questioning your sexuality or your preference or the person that you're with. Won't apply to everybody. But for some people, it is going to be conflict because of that. For some of you, the conflict is competition for a job. You're going up against people you're interviewing, and it looks like you are victorious. So for some of you, you have a new opportunity that's coming in. Maybe you held your own, and you're victorious with this, and there's celebrations because of this. Three of Cups, somebody being happy. So for some of you, you literally could be getting something that, even though I don't see the wish card, I feel like something that you wanted it so bad, you fought for it. You fought for it. You feel like you deserve it. And it looks like there's a new job. The Wheel of Fortune is showing you moving towards something that's positive, something that is making you happy. Whether this is a marriage, because I feel some of you are going to be getting engaged. Some of you are planning a wedding. Might be unconventional, non-traditional. But I do feel that way. And I feel for some of you, there is an age difference. Some of you, you may literally be taking on some type of polyamorous lifestyle. I just feel like it's something that people are joining together that could be a wedding or their foundation. There's multiple people involved with this. And that could be why people are moving. They need bigger space, but there is a move coming in. There's messages coming in about a move. You're going to have some people that literally are going to have issues with this, whether this is parents, grandparents, or family that doesn't want you to move away. I feel like somebody literally is questioning what you're doing with your life. Why are you doing this? Why are you doing this? But we got the Wheel of Fortune and we got the Chariot card, which is showing that you're going to move forward. For some of you, this could be a new vehicle. Getting some type of some new car. For some of you, I keep hearing RV, something bigger. So maybe that could be unconventional too. Maybe you're getting married and you're going to travel and live in an RV. Oh, this is all over the place, Scorpio. But I feel like whatever it is, it's your leap of faith. It's your leap of faith. It's what makes you happy. You're taking a leap of faith. You get your Three of Cups. It may be an unconventional type of relationship. We got Mr. Mom here. Maybe he's staying at home. He's taking care of the kids. Or there could be different race, different culture. Could be the same sex. Some of you, I feel like, are afraid to follow through with this fool's card, with this leap of faith. Do I really want to do this? Is this the right thing to do? I feel like some people are getting in your head with this conflict. With this Ace of Blades, with this Five of Wands. We got it twice, and then we got Nine of Wands. I feel like some of you are having some type of arguments or conflict with people about changes that you want to make in your life, and it's making you really fearful. You feel stuck. You want this leap of faith, but you're afraid of everything that comes with this, Scorpio. This could be the new job. Maybe it's moving you to a different city, a different state, a different country. And with the Wheel of Fortune and the Chariot, you want to move forward. For some of you, this could be love that's taking you to a different place, a different city, a different state, a different country. And you might be dealing with people that are really not ready to let that happen. They're not, but it is showing that you're making a partnership. You could be signing a contract. You're making a decision. This could be signing a contract on your new home. This could be signing a contract on your new vehicle. I feel for some of you, I keep getting adulting, but I feel like some of the people that I'm talking to are like over 20, over 30. And they're still trying to adult. They're still, maybe this is the first time that they've had their own place. For some of you, maybe you've been living at home with a parent. Maybe you've been taking care of this person, and now you have the opportunity to do something for yourself, and you have people that don't want to see you do this. I do see you being a hard worker. For some of you, you could be connecting with a Taurus, Capricorn, or a Virgo. Some of you may be connecting with another water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But I definitely feel like somebody feels like they're left behind. You see somebody in this picture that's happy. And you see somebody who's sad. It's like, I'm not happy for you. You could be trying with somebody, you know, let's talk about it. Let me share my good news, or let's, you know, let me explain to you what's going on. And this person is like, I don't want to hear you. I don't want to talk to you. So there could be some issue with communication when it comes to people around you this month, Scorpio. And I feel like it's because some of you may have something good that's coming in, and other people may not be happy about it. Let me clarify a little bit, because I do feel like there's conflict coming in because of what you want to do. Some of you might even be coming out the closet with your spirituality or your sexuality. You may be saying, Ma, you know, I met somebody and I'm getting married and I'm moving to another country or whatever. And they're like, who is this person? We don't know who this is. And then you bring them around and it's like, but he's a guy. And you may be feeling like that's your time to come out. That's your leap of faith, but there could be conflict with that. We got it twice. So some of you definitely are dealing with some challenges. Some of you, this could even be in the workplace with the Emperor card. You could have somebody that's being very overbearing on you. Could be too controlling, trying to tell you what you can do. Now, this is a general read. This could be you doing this to somebody too, Scorpio. Scorpio, 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 spirit. Scorpio. Definitely get a marriage and a proposal. We get some travel, unexpected news. Somebody's going to be, how do you say it? Surprising family members or friends with, hey, I met somebody, I'm getting married and I'm moving. And they're like, what the fuck? What are you talking about? What moving? Who? Marrying what? Who? And you're like, I'm doing it. So I do feel like some of you may be proposed to unexpectedly. And maybe this is somebody that your family hasn't even met. Maybe you've been keeping this person a secret for whatever reason. Some of you, you may even be finding out somebody you were involved with is getting married to somebody. You're like, what? Who? Because I got unexpected news with Ace of Spades and something not turning out the way you want it. So some of you could be in a relationship or feel like you're in a relationship with somebody, and then you hear that they married somebody else. We got 3 of spades. So somebody could literally be trying to play you, and that could be where the conflict is coming in. Like, what? You're marrying somebody. You're in a relationship. For some of you, you may find out that this person is already married, and that's the conflict. Oh, Lord, Scorpio, what the fuck? What the fuck, dude? I get a lot of gossip. I get a lot of conflict. Some of you, I feel like it keeps coming back, marrying somebody for money. Maybe you meet somebody who has money. They could be a little bit older than you, younger than you, but there is some stability that you're getting from this relationship. Maybe you're not 100% in love with this person. Some of you may be, but for some of you, you're not. You could be marrying somebody for money or marrying somebody to come into the country, get their visa. Definitely there is a move that is coming in. There's some procrastination on the move, and I think it's because either you're trying to work it out or there's some delays with paperwork, legal paperwork. Definitely is a new job coming in. And look at this engagement ring. It doesn't even go with the deck that I pulled, and it was at the very end. Some of you are going to get engaged. There's a marriage coming. The ring is coming. And for some of you, the person could have been involved with somebody else, or they could have been cheating with somebody else, and they propose to you, and this other person is like, what the fuck? Who you marrying? General read, this could be you getting this news too. Woo. Scorpio, what the heck? And like I said, this doesn't even go with this deck. I'm not even pulling from this deck. I love when Spirit does that. It's like, yes. So some of you, there's a marriage. There's some type of proposal that is coming. Some of you, I do feel like it's for legal reasons, whether this is for immigration. I feel like there's something that is coming in where you're marrying somebody. It's a business deal. You're being paid for it, or they're marrying you and they're being paid for it. And you may have people that are in your family or friends, and it's going, you're marrying a Nigerian? Who is this person? We've never heard of this person. And I know the Nigerian is going to be on me. Why I got to be a Nigerian? Don't have to be a Nigerian. Could be an islander. Could be, Jamaican, Dominican. It could be whoever. Some of y'all might be doing a business deal to bring somebody into this country, and people are looking at you like you're crazy. For some of you, I do feel like you're going to go to a different place, a different state, a different country, and meet somebody. Be careful with that. Some of you may be making a connection with somebody who's already married, who already has a family. I get very unconventional connections. So you could be going somewhere and marrying somebody that has other wives or other husbands, and you know about it. Some of you may not. Or this person could be married in France and then come to the States and marry you, or marry you to get into the States, and you don't know about this other person. Scorpio, there's definitely some trickery going on in the relationship. There's some fuckery going on in the relationship, Scorpio. Some of y'all might have to look a little bit deeper with the people you're dealing with. Now, for some of you, you're kind-hearted. You could be offering somebody something, a commitment. This could be you proposing. This could be them proposing to you. And with the 4 of Wands in this deck, somebody's saying, yes. Yes, I'll marry you. I'm going to be your boo. And people might be saying, well, they don't look like a match. They don't look like a match. He's too old for her. She's too young for him, or vice versa. So they're definitely unconventional Scorpio. But for some of you, you may have found that soulmate connection. And 2 of Cups twice, some of you have found who your partner is, and it may be unconventional. You and the person may be a different race, different culture, different sex. So there is something definitely, Scorpio, for some of y'all that are opening up. For some of y'all, it's an age difference, some a race difference, some a cultural difference. You're going to be all right. The conflict, I feel like at some point, you're moving away from it. You're turning your back on it. You could physically, and I do feel some of you are getting a new home, a new space. You're starting a new life. You could be marrying somebody and moving into their home, or marrying somebody and moving to where they're at. This could be changes in your home, but it is showing changes coming in. For a lot of you, though, I feel like you're afraid to take this leap of faith. You want to do it. And I think some of you are going to push yourself to do it. If it has to do with a job, if it has to do with a love connection, even if it has to do with starting a new business. Some of you are taking this leap of faith, but you're afraid. You got to get out of this Eight of Swords energy where it's like, I don't know. I don't know. Every time I look at this, I love this card because all the other unicorns are standing in the background. And this one in the front is like, I'm going to do it. I'm going to charge. I'm doing it, y'all. And they're looking at him like, what the fuck? Where you going, Billy? What? They're looking at him like they are like confused. Where are you going? Billy's like, shit. I got a house with a fence. There's a message coming in about something good. And Billy's like, I'm going for it. I can't be scared. Some of you might self-sabotage, though. You got to be really careful with that, Scorpio, that you don't self-sabotage yourself. I do see celebrations coming in. And I think for some of you, whatever this is, it works for you. It works for you. New job coming in. Possibly, I keep getting company vehicle with this Ace of Pentacles and this Chariot. Some of you may be getting a job where there is a company vehicle. For some of you, I feel like you're becoming the boss. You could be starting your own thing. Even though my Nine of Pentacles is my self-employment card, I feel for some of you, you're starting your own thing. Some of you could be dealing though with a husband, ex-boyfriend, somebody that was dominant in your relationship that could be giving you grief over changes in your life where you feel like you have to defend yourself. It's family one way or the other. This is somebody either you used to be in a relationship, used to be married to, or somebody in your family that feels like this could be a father figure, somebody that feels like they can say what they want to say, and you feel like you have to defend yourself with this person. I keep hearing reprogram yourself. So maybe this is childhood beliefs some of you are battling with. You want to do some things, but you're afraid what people are going to say, Scorpio. And this month, it looks like you're trying to branch out. Now, let's see what Tough Shit Tarot. Tough Shit Tarot for Scorpio. Tough Shit Tarot for Scorpio. What's the message? What's the message? Let's see. We got overindulging in food or drinking is because of stress. We got being dishonest with yourself because you're living up to other people's expectations and it's starting to affect your relationship with people. So some of you are not being honest. Some of you, there's something that you need to tell the people around you and be ready to defend it. And you're holding it in and it's making you eat ice cream and macaroni and cheese and drink rum and smoke weed and maybe pop a couple of sleeping pills because maybe you're worried about it. But Spirit is saying that you're being dishonest. And it's about your feelings. Some of you could be holding on some pain or some hurt and you're not letting it go. And you could be doing this to somebody else, judging them. But for some of you, you feel like people are judging you. I feel the need for you guys to assert yourself this month, Scorpio, whether this is in a job situation, family, or with friends. There's a need for you to assert yourself. You don't have to explain yourself to people. You already won. You have victory. So you're coming out on top. But some of you, I don't know, you're dealing with people that feel like you owe them explanations on why you're living your life, why you're moving, why you're with the people that you're with, why you do what you want to do. Why? What the fuck? Because I'm grown. That's why. Because I'm grown. I love you, but I'm going to do me. And some of you may have to say that. You know, mom, dad, you lived your life. I respect you, but now it's time for me to live my life. Ex-husband, ex-wife, I'm not your wife. I'm not your husband anymore. I'm moving on. I wish you the best. Do the same for me. Peace out. Some of you, I feel like you have to assert yourself. You got new opportunities coming in, a new job, a new love, a new move. And people are going to hold you back if you let them get in your head. Don't let them get in your head. Do what's right for you, Scorpio. If it's time for you to move and you want to take that leap of faith, do it. Let go of that Eight of Swords energy. It's going to hold you back. It's going to keep you stagnant. Do it. Don't overthink it. Do it. All right, Scorpio, love you guys.